Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, in this live stream, we're not. Testing microphone. Assalamualaikum. Mic test, mic test. Assalamualaikum. We got Aiden. Hello. Muhammad Fik. Assalamualaikum. Okay. I'm your fan. Alhamdulillah. Thank you so much. So, how is it, guys? It's the second day of Ramadan. I hope you guys doing great. And also, we so long never do live stream like this. So, hello. Okay. Any question, guys? Have any question? Do drop it down, then I will read it. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم لله ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وإن تبدوا ما في أنفسكم أو تخفوه يحاسبكم به الله فيغفر لمن يشاء ويعذب من يشاء والله على كل شيء قدير. So how are you guys doing? Okay, we're gonna try to recite this surah, inshallah. Okay, wait. Um, there is a one surah that I'm actually want to memorize, but I think I can recite a bit. So I want to recite. If you guys want to know, good. Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Okay. This surah is Wait, let me see. I want to actually learn this surah because how do I actually learn surah? It will make it easier for me if I'm actually in love with the surah. If I this surah is very good. That's how I'll find out what surah is it, and then what is the verse that the imam is actually reciting from what verse to what verse. So that is how I memorize. But I cannot find the surah here, but it's okay. I'm gonna type it out. Then we can try to recite together, inshallah. Okay. Mana ni? Doesn't seem to have. Why the surah don't have? Is it a secretive surah? Okay, ini dia. Oh, okay. I found it. Okay. Okay, we just try, okay? We just try. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. أما يتساءلون. That is the different surah. Why does it drop on this though? An-Naba, surah An-Naba, An-Naba. Oh, 80. Okay, can. I know already. An-Naba ayat 1. Betul kan An-Naba? 80 Mana 80? Tadi dia taruh 80. Oh 76. Ini dia. Okay. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم أما يتساءلون عن النبع العظيم. Okay, maybe next time we'll recite this surah, okay? But now I want to recite one of my favorite surah. Even on my wall has the words, okay, has the surah, not a surah, have the ayat the verse, part of the verse. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان ألا تطغوا في الميزان وأقيموا الوزن بالقسط ولا تخسروا الميزان والأرض وضعها للأنام فيها فاقهة والنخل ذات الأكمام والحب ذو العصف والريحان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان خلق الإنسان من صلصال كالفخار وخلق الجن من مارج من نار فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان رب المشرقين ورب المغربين فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان مرج البحرين يلتقيان بينهما برزخ لا يبغيان فبأي آلاء ربكما تكذبان. Okay, the next surah, this surah I actually, I was inspired to learn this surah from the Al-Hafiz Salim Bahanan from Indonesia. If you guys know, he's a Qari, one of the Qari, like let's name all some of the person lah, like Salim Bahanan, Muzammil, and then siapa lagi that one to Indonesia and Singapore is Zahil Zakaria Al-Hafiz. Lagi got few lah got few. If you guys know, you can list it down, comment in this video, okay? Maybe so long we never do live, so I will just do live lah. Okay, so this is the surah that I was inspired by. I'm gonna recite the Quran to you guys. Eat on dust already. Eat on dust already. Huh? Dust? What does that mean? What do you mean? Okay, so this is the surah, okay? I'm trying my best. We'll try my best to recite like him, okay? But I'll recite my way lah, easier. إذا وقعت الواقعة ليس لوقعتها كاذبة خافضة رافعة إذا رجت الأرض رجا وبست الجبال بسا فكانت هباء منبثا وكنتم أزواجا ثلاثة فأصحاب الميمنة ما أصحاب الميمنة وأصحاب المشأمة ما أصحاب المشأمة والسابقون السابقون أولئك المقربون في جنات النعيم ثلة الأولين وقليل من الآخرين على سرر مغدونة متكئين عليها متقابلين يطوف عليهم ولدان مخلدون يطوف عليهم ولدان مخلدون بأكواب وأباريق وكأس من معين لا يصدعون عنها ولا ينزفون. صدق Allah Azim. Itu dia. That is some of okay guys, I want to recite surah Al Fusilat, but in a different imam recitation. So the best one, and the easiest one for everybody to learn is actually Sheikh Sudais or Shuraim. So actually, when we, like most people, what I can tell you guys, that most people, when they start reading Quran, maybe the best and like the normal tone and to start the recitation maybe is the easiest to Shuraim, because let me explain to you guys. Shuraim have the low tone and very bass voice. So when we recite, so in, if let's say, this is what I do, but let's say if you guys have you have the ability to recite like a different imams, like a different qari, it's good to actually use it at the right timing. So for example, Shuraim is good when in the morning, because sometimes our voice are not is in the morning, then got the crusty sound. So in the morning for salat subuh, for subuh praying, actually Shurim is actually the best to use, because if unless you still can use the high tone qari, like example Mishari al-Afasi. So example, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen Ar-Rahmanir Rahim. So that is Mishari al-Afasi. So how about Shuraim? Shuraim, like I said, in the morning is the best one, because it's a low tone, because sometimes our morning voice is different, so we don't really have the high pitch or whatever normally what voice we can make normally once we are fully wake up. So this is Shuraim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen Ar-Rahmanir Rahim Maliki Yawmiddin إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين. And also another one, if you guys do not have a very long breath, Shurim also is the best, because Shurim read surah short. So for example, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu wa amilus salihati kanat lahum jannatul firdausi nuzula khalidina fiha la yab'una anha hiwala قل لو كان البحر مدادا لكلمات ربي لنفد البحر قبل أن تنفد كلمات ربي ولو جئنا بمثله مددا. So that is the example. Okay, but like I said just now, I wanted to recite surah Fusilat. So let's recite in Shuraim. We go to Sudais, and then we see what else that I can try to recite like. Okay, so the first one is surah. The first qari, the first imam that we're gonna copy is Sheikh Suraim. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Innal ladhina qalu rabbuna Allah thumma istaqamu تتنزل عليهم الملائكة ألا تخافوا ولا تهزنوا وأبشروا بالجنة التي كنتم توعدون نحن أولياؤكم في الحياة الدنيا وفي الآخرة ولكم فيها ما تشتهي أنفسكم ولكم فيها ما تدعون نزلا من غفور رحيم ومن أحسن قولا ممن دعا إلى الله وعمل صالحا وقال إنني من المسلمين ولا تستوي الحسنة ولا السيئة ادفع بالذي هي أحسن فإذا الذي بينك وبينه عداوة كأنه ولي حميم. So that is how relaxed you can be by reciting like Shuraim, because it doesn't need to be have a long breath, but sometimes it's just on your low tone lah. Sometimes we sing, we need to like press in like for example yeah, like have to press in, but Shuraim is just yeah, you see, just using all the low tone voice. Okay, all right. So now let's recite like the Imam, the president of Masjid of Haramain, Sheikh Abdul Rahman As-Sudais. So here we go. Surah Fusilat, same surah, same number of verse, but we're gonna change the Imam. إن الذين قالوا ربنا الله ثم استقاموا تتنزل عليهم الملائكة ألا تخافوا ولا تحزنوا وأبشروا بالجنة التي كنتم توعدون نحن أولياؤكم في الحياة الدنيا وفي الآخرة ولكم فيها ما تشتهي أنفسكم ولكم فيها ما تدعون نزلا من غفور رحيم ومن أحسن قولا ممن دعا إلى الله وعمل صالحا وقال إنني من المسلمين ولا تستوي الحسنة ولا السيئة ادفع بالذي هي أحسن فإذا الذي بينك وبينه عداوة كأنه ولي حميم. Alhamdulillah. So that is the recitation of Sheikh Abdul Rahman As-Sudai. Okay, so what is the past? Okay, so now we're gonna stop a while for reciting surah. We're gonna have some storytelling. What is if you guys can comment, have some time, so maybe just reflect on ourselves. Maybe let's bring back memories late. Bring back memories late. Is it late memory? Okay lah. Let's bring back some memories of the last year past Ramadan. Okay, 2021 Ramadan. How was it? Like, to compare to this one, how was the starting? Is it the same? How is the feeling? Is it the same? What changed? What changed in maybe in yourself and family, in the way of starting Ramadan? This is different. Like maybe last year I'm starting with my family, and then this year you're fasting alone. Like maybe at home, like because of family are busy. Just right moment Ramadan came, everybody is not free, and then you also have to break fast alone, Tarawih alone, start the Ramadan alone. But mostly first night of Ramadan, all people are free lah normally, right? Because you gotta celebrate like together with your family, so you have to be free. So I think that is the question that I want to ask lah. What is the difference of experience of the starting? So for me, Okay, for me it's different because last year I was fasting with my dad, but this year I'm not. Is because my dad is in Indonesia, creating his work lah. So I'm actually stay in Singapore. So that is the different for me lah. And then another different for me is for the past Ramadan, for the past 30 days, I have been doing live streaming on my YouTube channel, Iman Al Asqalani, on Iman Official. That's my main channel if you guys want to know. Iman Official also is my main Instagram account. You guys can go check it out lah. But there's not a lot of content lah. It's just of me playing badminton, some fishing, some of the basic activities lah. All the basic activities, also like the sports, and that's all. Okay, so if you guys have been asking me right now what is my setup, I have just a very portable mixer. This is my Shure mic. This is imported from Indonesia. I bought this in Indonesia a few years back. I still remember because my dad bought this for me, and I still remember a few years back. This is the microphone that I was using for the live streaming. If you guys can check it out, last year video or maybe a few years back, I think I was doing live a few years back as well. So let me check it out at the same time so that I give you guys accurate information. When was this and what happened? Okay, so and in case people still asking a question, Iman, why no more live stream on the channel? Still got people asking me sometimes why is it there's no video on the channel? But the thing is, I did create a video. I did create one of the live streams, and there's some people telling me that that it was in the live lah. Then I asked them, should we continue the live streams, or maybe we should make other content because it's getting boring. And people say, yeah, it's getting boring. So since you say, oh, it's getting boring, then I will change lah. That's why. Okay, so the Ramadan live stream, Ramadan Raya was the night of Raya Idul Fitri was on the 23 on 20 no sorry was on the 24th May 2020. Wow, it means it's been 2 years lah. 1 or 2 years I never do live. Oh, so basically last year was the first year there's no live stream, but this year I can continue back. Instead of doing, I still can do live on my YouTube channel if you guys still want to watch. Since like it's been a long time since I do a live stream, maybe it's okay to actually do. People will actually watch it, inshallah. But also need to effort lah. Got a lot of effort in doing live streams. But this period of time, I'm actually having a software that I actually paid. I'm actually pay the app, the live stream app. I actually pay so that I can do live peacefully and everything will go smoothly. Won't have any connection problem. But sometimes also still have lah. I mean, all live stream will crash at certain point also. But that's not the case lah. The case is we have a live stream, but right now we don't. So basically, I'm thinking that maybe I should continue doing live again, either on Instagram or on YouTube. Maybe alternative. We will keep change. We move, we shift app to app, and we see which one have the more views. And how to. I'll post a poll. On my story, Iman Al Asqalani, and we'll ask people how many people want to do live. And every time, maybe before buka, we have a chit chat. Just a santai-santai live. I mean, relax kan. Lipat-lipat they call it in Singapore. Lipat-lipat ringan-ringan je. Yes, ringan-ringan je. So just doing a chit chat lah. We chit chat before we break before we iftar. So if you guys watch back all my live stream, thank you so much. The live stream views are quite okay, not very bad. So I hope you guys are actually watching all the old videos again. If you guys have time lah. It's been 24 minutes in this video. If you guys are watching this, thank you so much. Alhamdulillah. So I hope I will see you guys again soon lah, insyaAllah. Jika ada rezeki, we have rezeki to meet again, insyaAllah we'll meet again. Okay. So, without further ado, oh yes, one more thing I wanted to say just now. My setup is just now is very small mixer, and then I have one laptop in front of me here, and then I got one iPad here lah. So in case you guys asking me why you need so many screen, what is the purpose? Why have so many screen? Because of the screen, this one show maybe if I just now when I reciting Quran, my laptop is showing my Quran. My iPad can show Quran as well, but I don't use iPad to show Quran because I can control with mouse on the screen on this end, but this one cannot. So this one, what do I do with this one? This one is a monitor screen. So sometimes I'm actually looking left and right. It's because that I plug in my microphone, but I can hear myself, but I'm not sure whether you guys can hear. Maybe it's like, wow, the connection like then got some weird sound. But I have my iPad here, so I know that I sound okay. You get what I mean? I know that, wow, you guys can hear me well lah. Why cannot hear? Can hear. Hello. Assalamualaikum. Okay, so I think I'm about to. It's 26 minutes. I'm about to end the live, but before that, let's choose a random surah to recite. Just a random quick surah to recite. Okay. Just now no people. Lama. I'm ending already tengok people, but it's okay. Let's find one quick surah we're gonna recite. Okay. Okay, can. I choose one surah already. 10 verse. 10 verse, okay? 10 verse. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويباشر المؤمنين. Okay, wait. It's because this in the morning, so I cannot recite the surah like how I want to. Okay, I forget. Some surah. Okay, some surah when I memorize the surah, right? I'm actually memorizing by who actually reciting. Okay, so if Sheikh Abdul Rahman recite, it's easier for me to recite like him and to memorize the surah. But if I follow, then slowly we try to change the qari, we try to change the reciter, maybe for my own style or whatever. Then it will be slightly challenging because I memorized this surah by you, like your voice, the way you recite. So when you suddenly, but slowly you can change lah. I can change that slowly, mashallah. So that's how easier lah. That's how easier. So I want to memorize like Sheikh Abdul Rahman. So I will Abdul Rahman Sudai. So I will listen to Abdul Rahman Sudai. Listen carefully. Make sure get it right, and then check all the tajweed or how he recite. Make sure it's correct, and then can memorize easier because the way he recite. I want to learn from the way he recite. Like that, okay? Alright. Since we are ending, last 3 verse of Surah Al-Kahf. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات كانت لهم جنات الفردوس نزلا خالدين فيها لا يبعون عنها عودا قل لو كان البحر مدادا لكلمات ربي لنفد البحر قبل أن تنفد كلمات ربي ولو جئنا بمثله مددا قل إنما أنا بشر مثلكم يوحى إلي أنما إلهكم إله واحد فمن كان يرجو لقاء ربه فليعمل عملا صالحا ولا يشرك بعبادة ربه أحدا. صدق الله العظيم. Iya ada. Okay. Syukran jazakallah khair. Thank you so much. Whoever watch this video, make sure like, and if got kesempatan, if have opportunities, you'll see you guys in the live stream. Inshallah. Assalamualaikum.